Hello, I'm David and I'm an English teacher and I have been teaching this online for almost 4 years now and I love it to do and I have been doing it for a long time, so there's no doubt. And so I want to talk about two questions right now. One is like how to learn English language and what kind of things I teach online about English. And so let's get started about first question, that is how to learn English language. So people say that, or people talk about like there are a lot of ways, or like sometimes they say like no, I need that way, I need that this way. This way is better, or that way is better for me. So I want to talk about that. There is no particular way, like good way to learn English language. Only like it depends on the people. What kind of ways they need to learn. So it is done okay right now about the ways, about the like the method mechanism, like only need to choose a certain way. Okay, so it depends on you, whatever you want to choose about the method mechanism or whatever kind of process. But the most important thing is like before choosing the language you need to understand that do you really want to learn English language or not, because a lot of people they choose the language and next day morning time they get like refreshed and they forget about their dream or goals, whatever they want to do in their career. So they think like, oh, I yesterday told you that like I want to learn English language, and today, oh, I'm just demotivated. I'm just like I'm derailed. So this is the important part. Like people choose and they forget about their motivation and their goal and their career, whatever. And most importantly, man, like just try to find out your need, your purpose and your motivation, okay, about learning language, because it's not like so small process, or like like it will be happening within one day or a couple of months. Maybe it will take a long time. It is actually meandering process, an arduous process. So it takes a lot of time and you need to like keep patience. Without having patience you cannot learn language. About I think anything, at every work you need patience and your humility towards people as well. So find out your passion about learning language, and be motivated about learning language as well. Every day learn something new, like, because if you know why do you need to learn English language, then no one can stop you. Like you'll go ahead automatically, right? Because you have the passion, you have the need, you have the purpose, and you're not forgetting about that. So if you have this kind of like thought or mindset, then just even like you can learn your language on your own. Like you don't need any kind of teachers. But teachers are really also quite important, because I want to say that like teachers can help you to show you the exact method, or maybe the good ways which is quite suitable for you. They can evaluate, no, this is your level, you need to know this thing, you need to know that thing. For this kind of process teacher can help you. But yeah, but like if you have teachers or any kind of like a guide, so you can get help, okay, from that. So it is quite extra advantage that you will have. But if you don't have teacher, you could also learn by yourself. You do not need any kind of like teacher. No one can tell you, no, you need teacher to learn that language. But if you have teacher, then it is like extra advantage, and you could easily learn that without any doubt, okay. And so I recommend you to learn faster, and as long as possible, as much as possible, or as far as possible, okay. And with teacher, it is quite good way for you, and for anybody, because they could learn it faster. Because without a proper like process, if you don't have, so it might take quite a long time. It would be much more meandering process, right? Um, it's okay. But also one more thing, that is like in English language there are a lot of things like vocabularies, phrases, slangs, and grammars, lots of things out there. So people think, no, I need to learn like everything about English language. So if you ask yourself, man, like, do you really know about your language completely, like entirely, whole things? Do you know that? Your answer should be no, right? You don't know about like your language completely. No one knows about his or her language completely. So you cannot learn also English language completely. Like at certain level you could read, but not completely. Not all vocabularies, whatever available in the dictionaries, you cannot like grasp everything in your mind. So just keep learning, and just whatever is needed, that you need to learn. You don't need to learn everything, because you need to understand all people in the world, whoever speaks in English language and using vocabulary phrase. You need to understand those things, but not like everything whatever is available in the dictionary. So just do not get like conflated about those ideas, okay. So learn whatever is needed for you, and yeah, that is the saying. And sometimes people say, no, I need to know what level I have, like intermediate level, or maybe advanced, or like, you know, higher, or super, a duper, I don't know. But so just like, you know, do not judge yourself by level, because you need to learn English language for understanding people, and people need to understand you. Then it is a good conversation as well. So if this thing is happening well, then you are okay. Then you do not need to, like, you know, get something else, because people can understand you and you can understand people, right? So what else you need? Okay, so just you know, keep patience, man. Like without having patience, like it is very difficult to learn anything in the world or whatever you want to do. So do not get derailed. Maybe you could get derailed, but try to focus at that thing that you had before. Okay. So because this is a life, and you have to do something for yourself, because no one will do something for you, right? So you have to do something for yourself, and go ahead. And yeah, so the last thing that I want to tell, what do I teach online? That is like, I teach online only English language, but specifically nothing, but actually everything. Okay, from A to Z. Whatever help you need about English language, you can contact me on the platform, or you'll have my Skype ID, or maybe email ID or anything. So just contact me to learn about English language, anything about A to Z, about book writing, about grammars, about like whatever questions you have. Okay, like actually everything about English language. So do not worry. So just get your dream, get your motivation about learning English language, and do not get conflicted about, like, you know, turmoil situations. Okay, so yeah, so that's all, guys, and enjoy your life. At last, I want to say that, and because we all have like a limited time, because we are all like going to, you know, somewhere at the end. So just keep motivated, and stay motivated. Yeah, and learn English language. Okay, bye bye.